live to London, where we are speaking to the Royal Editor of Hello magazine, Emily Nash. Emily, great to see you. How are you on this very sad day?
Thank you for having me. It's an extremely sad day.
Yeah. So tell us, Emily, what the mood has been like there in London. We've heard from various people. Obviously, it's a very sad and sombre day, but what are some of the sort of insights you've picked up?
I think just the outpouring of grief and the shock, really. People still haven't really got their heads around the fact that the Queen is no longer going to be here. And it is going to be such a shock to the system. You know, we're going to have a new face on the banknotes, on the coins, on our stamps. I think the notion of King Charles III is going to take people a little while to get used to, but he will be very visible in the coming days. And I think people will be very supportive of him. This is a hugely difficult moment for him personally. And so I think people will rally around him.
So is there any difference, is there much of a difference in emotion from the death of Princess Diana, from the death of the Queen Mother, obviously both momentous occasions? This one feels a little bit different, perhaps?
Look, I think most people knew that this was going to come at some point, and yet there is still disbelief, despite the Queen's age. You know, at 96, she always appeared to be on good form. She was mentally absolutely sharp as a pin. And even though we knew she was increasingly unwell, people are going to take some time to get their heads around it. And I think, you know, we saw people outside the palace yesterday singing, lighting candles, laying flowers, and that is going to continue. And I imagine across the UK there are going to be tributes. You know, even people who aren't monarchists, who don't believe in the royal family, who don't support them, have immense respect for the Queen and everything that she stood for. And I think we'll really see that in the public displays of grief in the coming days.
So we've just seen, Emily, Prince Harry hopping on a plane. When are we going to start seeing the various members of the royal family, the popular ones and the less popular ones, popping up?
Well, look, the King and the Queen Consort Camilla will be in London later today. We will be hearing from the King as well at some point. And those are huge moments. And I would expect him to take the lead in terms of any public appearances, and other members of the family will follow suit. So I expect to see him and his siblings perhaps making statements. Obviously, King Charles made a statement last night. And then grandchildren probably in the days that follow. So there is still this order of precedence within the royal family. I think, understandably, a lot of them won't want to be seen in public just while they come to terms with what's happened. And, you know, despite this having been a day that they've prepared for, and in fact, Charles has been preparing for this moment for his entire life, yes, it doesn't take away the fact that he's lost his beloved mother.
Well, Emily Nash, thank you so much. Your job as Royal Editor suddenly is going to take on a whole new role. Thanks so much for coming and speaking to us here in Australia.